Hello Steve. Hello Brian. Hello Stéphane.
Hello.
Ça fait plaisir de vous revoir.
Good to see you.
Dans 5 petites minutes, on va vous retrouver sur scène pour 6 titres de votre nouvel album intitulé Metz. Mais avant cela, j'aimerais vous poser quelques questions. Tout d'abord, pourquoi avoir choisi ce titre?
I don't know. It was the best album title that we could come up with. You always look for an album title which isn't the name of one of the songs, but we couldn't really come up with one that we thought was strong enough in a way. So we went for Meds because it kind of seemed to represent the anesthesia that it kind of exists on this record. But I think as well we wanted to have an album title which was short because the other album titles have always been very long. Without You I'm Nothing, Sleeping with Ghosts, Once More with Feeling, you know, we just wanted something short, snappy, Meds, zip, and something that anybody could say in any language.
Êtes-vous d'accord si je vous dis que cet album est un retour à vos racines?
Yeah, back to the sound of the guitar, of the distorted guitar, back to a simplicity and a kind of elemental state, the essence or the soul of Placebo, the skeleton.
Le son est assez brut. Comment êtes-vous arrivé à ça?
Well, we went to a studio where it hasn't been renovated since the 1970s.
The Rack.
Yeah, Rack Studios. So it just all becomes about the performance, not about studio techniques and how clever you are at using technology. It's just about playing and 3 guys in a room hitting things, you know? And so that was fun. It was kind of like making the kind of record that we made 10 years ago, you know.
Pourquoi avoir choisi Nicolas Tikovoy et Flood pour la production de cet album? Pourquoi retravailler avec eux?
Well, because in the past, whenever we'd worked with Dimitri, and we did cover versions and B-sides with him, they always kind of sounded better than the album that we just finished. So we thought, yeah, we have to make a record with this guy, you know. And yeah, it was really, really good.
Enfin, dernière question. Vous avez 2 invités sur cet album, Vivi des Kills et Michael Stipe de REM. Pourquoi ce choix?
It's kind of, you know, the best of the old school and the best of the new school. And they're our friends. So they're just amazing voices and 2 people that we know. So that's it. Bring it together, you know.
Ok, merci. Je vous laisse aller sur scène et on se retrouve juste après. Bon concert.
Thank you.
Falling free, trying my best not to forget what happened to us, what happened to me, what happened as I let it slip. I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds? I was alone, staring over the ledge, trying my best not to forget all manner of joy, all manner of glee, and our one heroic pledge. How it mattered to us, how it mattered to me, and the consequences. I was confused by the birds and the bees, forgetting if I meant that. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds? was alone, falling free, trying my best not to forget.
Merci beaucoup.
One more thing before I shuffle off the planet. I will be the one to make you crawl. So I came down to wish you an unhappy birthday. Someone call the ambulance. There's gonna be an accident. I'm coming up on infrared. There is no running that can hide you, 'cause I can see in the dark. I'm coming up on infrared. Forget your running, I will find you. And one last thing before we start the final face-off. I will be the one to watch you fall. So I came down to crash and burn your beggars' banquets. Someone call the ambulance. There's gonna be an accident. I'm coming up on infrared. There is no running that can hide you, 'cause I can't see in the dark. I'm coming up on infrared. Get your running, I will find you. Someone call the ambulance. There's gonna be an accident. I'm coming up on infrared. There is no running that can hide you, 'cause I can't see in the dark. I'm coming up on infrared. Forget your running, I will find you, 'cause I can't see in the dark. I'm coming up on infrared. There is no running that can hide you, 'cause I can't see in the dark. I'm coming up on infrared. Get your running, I will find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Cette chanson s'appelle Because I Want You.
Fall into you. It's all I seem to do when I hit bottle, 'cause I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us in two. It's all it seems to do as the anger fades. This house is no longer home. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. And everything that's true. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you. Because I want you. Stumble into you. It's all I ever do. My memory's hazy, and I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us in two. It's all it's gonna do. As the headache fades, this house is no longer a home. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. And everything that's true. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. Fall into you is all I ever do. When I hit the bottom, 'cause I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us asunder, tear us asunder, and tear us asunder. Because I want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you to. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. Merci. Call to arms was never true. Time to imbibe. Here's to you. I'll tell you stories, bruised and blue. Drum machines and landslides. Just one more round before we're through. More psychedelic yuppie flu. It's such a silly thing to do. Now we're stuck on rewind. Let's follow the cops back home. Follow the cops back home. Let's follow the cops back home and rob their houses. Push it through. Suspended animation glue. Blame it on apartheid. Let's spend the night in Jimmy Choo's. I'll give you coats and cheap shampoo. I'll give you nothing else to do. And now we're stuck on rewind. cops back home. Let's follow the cops back home. Rob their houses. Let's follow the cops back home. Follow the cops back home. Let's follow the cops back home. Rob their houses.
Merci, cette chanson s'appelle Post Blue.
It's in the water, baby. It's in the pills that bring you down. It's in the water, baby. It's in your bag of golden brown. It's in the water, baby. It's in your frequency. It's in the water, baby. It's between you and me. Baby, it's in the pills that bring you up. It's in the water, baby. It's in the special way we fuck. It's in the water, baby. It's in your family tree. It's in the water, baby. It's between you and me. Bite the hand that beats. Tap the vein that bleeds. Down on my bended knees. I break the back of love for you. 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 It's between you and me. Bite the hand that beats. Tap the vein that bleeds. Down on my bended knees. back with love for you.
Je pense que vous la connaissez celle-ci.
Since we're feeling so anesthetized and our comfort zone reminds me of the second time that I followed you home. We're running out of alibis on the 2nd of May. Reminds me of the summertime on this winter's day. See you at the bitter end. See you at the bitter end. Every step we take that's synchronized, and every broken bone reminds me of the second time that I followed you home. You shower me with lullabies as you're walking away. Reminds me that it's killing time on this fateful day. See you at the bitter end. See you at the bitter end. See you at the bitter end. I'm gonna see you at the bitter We were tight, but it falls apart. The silver turns to blue, waxing with the candlelight, burning just for you. Allocate your sentiment and stick it in a box. I've never been an extrovert, but I'm still breathing. Someone try to give me ache. Someone try to give me ache. without a clue. Thought I was getting carrot gold, and all I got was glue. Stuck inside a circumstance where it's lonely at the top. I've always been introvert, happily bleeding. Someone tried to do me ache. Someone tried to do me ache. Someone tried to do me ache. It's what I'm afraid of. Someone tried to do me ache. It's what I'm afraid of. Shoulders, toes, and knees. I'm 36 degrees. Shoulders, toes, and knees. 36 degrees. Shoulders, toes, and knees. I'm 36 degrees. Shoulders, toes, and knees. I'm 36. Someone tried to do me ache. Someone tried to do me ache. Someone tried to do me ache. It's what I'm afraid of. Someone tried to do me ache. It's what I'm afraid of. 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 It's what I'm afraid of.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
You are one of God's mistakes. Crying tragic waste of skin. I'm well aware of how I aches, and you still won't let me in. Now I'm breaking down your door to try and save your swollen face. Though I don't like you anymore. You lying, trying, waste of space. Before our innocence was lost, you were always one of those blasted lucky sevens, and a voice that made me cry. My oh my, you were Mother Nature's son, someone to whom I could relate. Your needle and your damage done remain guy. 'Cause if I don't, well, both end up with just your songs to say goodbye, my oh my. Song to say goodbye. Song to say goodbye. Song to say for innocence was lost. You were always one of those blessed with lucky sevens and the voice that made me cry. It's a song to say goodbye. 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 Goodbye, goodbye, merci, goodbye.
Bon, on va voir toutes vos performances à Canal+, principalement à Nulle part ailleurs. Alors, nous commençons en octobre 96 avec Teenage Angst. Ok, on y va.
Let's go.
Impec, ça marche, dit-il. Allez, Molko à la tête de Placebo, salut rock.
Shine the headlight straight into my eye like you were killed, paralyzed. Save my disguise.
You're blonde, Steve.
Swedish.
You're blonde and Swedish, yeah.
At the drive-in, double feature, full believer, break the fever.
That's it. That's it. Enough. Enough.
Ok les gars, ça vous fait quoi de vous revoir il y a 10 ans?
Awful.
Painful.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, it's like looking at really bad photographs of you as a baby, you know? It's just embarrassing.
We never liked to look back, really. It was the same thing when we did the singles collection. Even that was painful to look back, to listen to your old stuff. This is even more painful because this is visual as well.
Est-ce que vous vous rappelez si c'était votre première apparition télé?
No, it wasn't. I mean, maybe in France, but...
En France, je suis sûr. Hein.
Yeah, I think it probably was, yeah. And it didn't go very well, everything broke.
All the ears broke. It was
And every time we came to do Nulle part ailleurs, everything broke for about three times in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe that makes it even harder to look at, you know.
Alors, c'est quoi l'histoire avec ce batteur? Parce que c'est pas Steve. Alors, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Lots of plastic surgery and lots of therapy. And then we have Steve.
Ok, on passe au prochain morceau avec Nancy Boy. C'est en 97 et cette fois c'est avec Steve.
first time.
Placebo, ça ne ressemble pas vraiment à la pop. C'est peut-être pour ça d'ailleurs que David Bowie les a pris en première partie de sa tournée d'été. Placebo dans Nancy Boy. Placebo.
Nancy Boy.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with my hair?
The voice has changed so much as well, man.
What a beautiful pancake. And it all breaks down, go reversal, that we're losing my head. She's universal, spinning around. She's coming over me. And it all breaks down, first rehearsal, that we're losing my head. She's universal, spinning around.
Okay, I've had enough. I don't know about you.
Steve, comment t'as rejoint le groupe?
I think the band were just about to start touring the first album, and it all went wrong with Robert. We just met up at a festival, so it must have been end of '96.
Summer '96.
Sort of, it wasn't going well, and they said,
Tu les connaissais déjà, hein?
Yeah. So we said, if it doesn't work out, give me a call. And we were going to go to Christmas, but it was like a month later. So Brian came around and said, come and join the band, with a gun to my head. And I said, okay. And that was it. We were in. And that's my first time on the show. Amazing.
Entre ces deux apparitions live, vous avez tourné avec David Bowie. Comment ça s'est passé exactement?
I don't know. He got hold of our demo, and he heard that song Nancy Boy, and he liked it. So, but that was before we'd recorded like the first album, I think, and so we went from playing to like 300 people to like 8,000 people a night. So it was really, really educational, but very frightening as well. But it was cool, you know. It's like you have this kind of feel. I'm going on tour with David Bowie, you know. So
C'était un bon coup de pouce pour vous.
It's sort of psychologically, it was really beneficial.
On passe à l'album suivant?
What numéro 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deuxième album.
I hope the hairstyle gets better.
Tu vas voir.
Yeah.
Cette chanson est Pure Morning.
Okay.
Retour en 98.
Merci beaucoup, vieux. Pure Morning, Placebo.
Ah! Oh no. Am I wearing a fucking dress?
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh no. I just remembered there's gonna be more dress moments coming up. Shit.
A friend that needs a friend.
Okay, enough.
J'ai une question à ce sujet. Votre look a changé radicalement.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
Mais tu portais une robe, c'était de la provocation? C'était quoi exactement? Pourquoi t'as changé?
I think I just thought I looked good in it, but looking back on this, I think I was very sorely mistaken, you know. I don't know, I guess I was... I guess I was really, really young, and you just want to sort of... You giggling to yourself. It's like, I'm going on TV wearing a dress. Yes, excellent, you know, kind of thing. I can get away with it, you know, kind of thing. And I don't know, it's not really to shock. Looking back on it, I find it very shocking that I wore that. But I think it was just the idea of being able to get away with being on TV and wearing a really short dress, and people thinking it was cool, but I don't know. It's getting more and more painful.
Selon vous, quelle est la plus grande différence entre le premier album et Without You I'm Nothing?
Steve Hewitt, basically. And we just started using... The first album was just drums, bass, guitar, you know, and so we started using keyboards and other things. We started being a bit more adventurous, I'd say, on the second record.
Justement,
Loops
Stéphane.
and stuff, you know,
Ouais, sur Pure Morning, vous utilisiez des samples.
Yeah.
Stéphane, sur cet album, tu joues aussi de la guitare. C'est là que vous avez commencé à percevoir les limites du trio, en fait.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we never, even for the first album, there was a lot of swapping going on between us two. The
Swapping instruments, yeah.
And I continued. We found it more inspiring that way, not to be locked down to one role and one instrument. And I think that really happened with Without You I'm Nothing, definitely.
Bon, je suis vraiment désolé, Brian, mais nous allons voir You Don't Care About Us.
Okay.
Et une fois de plus, tu portes une
You're
robe.
wearing a, yeah, I'm wearing a dress again. That's better. It's getting better.
Ta coupe de cheveux a aussi
The
changé.
haircut's better.
It's probably the last time we ever played this live.
It's your age, it's my range. It's your age, it's my range. You're too complicated. We should separate it. You're just confiscated.
Not bad.
Getting better.
It's good, yeah. I don't think that looks too bad, actually. You know, looks like some kind of gothic secretary. You know.
From Berlin.
Yeah, from Berlin. Yeah, it's definitely a kind of a look that's kind of more inspired by the film Cabaret. You know, I suppose that kind of smoky Weimar Germany kind of Liza Minnelli kind of thing, you know.
Mais aussi entre ces deux lives, entre Pure Morning et You Don't Care About Us, vous avez travaillé avec Michael Stipe sur Velvet Goldmine.
Yeah, yeah.
C'était la première fois que vous le rencontriez. Il chante sur votre dernier album. C'était le premier contact avec lui.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah, that was really cool. You know, he was the producer of Velvet Goldmine. So, and I remember like the first time that we were playing a song in the film and we were playing 20th Century Boy, and it was all being filmed at Brixton Academy. And so the day starts, and the first thing we do, we have to go up on stage and perform 20th Century Boy, and Brixton Academy is empty, and the only people in the audience are Ewan McGregor and Michael Stipe, and they just stood there. You're like, oh, great. The first thing we do in this film is perform to them, so, but hey, it was cool.
Si vous deviez choisir une chanson de Without You I'm Nothing,
There's a song on there which we never ever played live called Summer Song, which I think is really beautiful. But we never played it live, and it was never a single or anything like that. As far as the singles were concerned, I would go for the song Without You I'm Nothing, you know? And that was really cool when we re-recorded it with Bowie as well. And we did that version. So I would go for, Placebo featuring David Bowie, the sing, Without You I'm Nothing.
I'd go for Scared of Girls, actually. That should have been a single. But hey.
It's too late. Go back and make it a single, and I go
le
back
remix du remix.
Yeah, and I go back and change all my dresses, you know, kind of thing.
Pass a big rock and you can't move it.
Ok, on passe au troisième album.
Okay.
On écoute Slave to the Wedge et on entre dans le nouveau millénaire.
Run away from all your boredom. Run away from all your whoredom and wait. Worries, cares, crying. All it takes is one decision. A lot of guts, a little
Some of it feels like we know what we're doing at this point a little bit more. Kind of feels like we know a little bit more what we're doing.
It's a maze for rats to try.
Thank you.
Bon, cette fois-là, on va vous découvrir pour la première fois avec un musicien additionnel.
Yeah.
Comment ça s'est passé?
With Bill. Well, with Bill, I mean, he started driving us around in his yellow Ford Transit van with a mattress in the back with the equipment. And so he started off sort of driving and tour managing and doing the sound and early on, and Bill just kind of got promoted and promoted and promoted through the ranks to finally, when we decided we needed an extra musician, it was never a question of going to audition anybody when we had a musician who was our friend and we'd been working with for a few years already, you know. So he started off playing, sometimes playing the bass behind the amplifier because he was really shy, you know, when Stefan was playing guitar. And then eventually we kind of went, you have to come out from behind the amplifier, Bill. You know?
Allez, arrête de faire ton timide.
Yeah, come on, come here. And he came out, you know.
C'est aussi à ce moment-là que vous avez eu des problèmes avec la presse à scandale. La presse anglaise n'était pas très cool avec vous. Comment avez-vous géré cela?
But no, because I just completely choose to ignore it. You know, there's no. You have absolutely no control over that stuff. So it's just, I think you could spend too much time dwelling on kind of negative energy, and it's just best to kind of pretend that none of it's there. You know, really. I think around that time we were all desperately in need of a vacation, and I think we were all going a little bit crazy and being a little kind of. Our behavior, you know, was quite schizophrenic at the time, you know, and so you never really knew what we were going to do, and you never really kind of knew what was going to get broken, you know, around that period, I suppose, or what part of your body was going to get broken, you know, kind of thing. It was just all a little bit chaotic and intoxicated, you know, so...
Je vous propose de regarder Pepington.
Whoa, okay.
Yes, that'd be good.
Okay.
C'est cool.
Yeah, is it good?
Tu vas voir, c'est plutôt différent.
Okay.
Same session.
Même session.
I'm just peeping Tom on my own for far too long. Problems with the booze. Nothing left to lose. I'm weightless. I'm bare. I'm faithless. I'm scared.
It's good, man.
Face that fills the hole that stole my broken soul.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'un Pepington?
It's this guy over there, yeah. It's like a sort of, kind of a stalker, somebody who's, you know, spying on you, you know.
Et est-ce qu'on peut dire que cet album est le plus sombre musicalement, lyriquement?
I don't mean, the whole album was written in a room without any windows in a basement.
During the winter.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think there was a lot of romance on that record, you know, but...
It's very rock.
The cover
Yeah.
of the album's very dark and black.
Yeah.
Very kind of had a swagger, I think.
Et il y a une de mes chansons préférées sur cet album, Special K.
Yeah, okay.
On la regarde?
A jumpsuit on. That's a jumpsuit, isn't it?
The same gear, same outfits in the video.
Sabbath sounding guitars as well.
Coming up beyond belief on this coronary beat. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum. More than just a leitmotif, more chaotic, no relief. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum. I'll describe the way I feel, weeping words that never heal. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-bum
funk, man.
No hesitation, no delay. You come on, just like special K, just like I swallowed half my stash. I never ever wanna crash. No hesitation, no delay. You come on, just like special K. Now you're back, dope to mayhem. I'm on sinking sand.
We look like we're in some kind of gothic version of Star Trek, you know, basically, which is kind of cool, you know.
Cet album s'est vendu à plus d'1 million d'exemplaires.
Yeah.
Comment avez-vous commencé à gérer votre succès? Parce que c'est pas toujours évident quand le succès arrive.
Again, I think just kind of we were just on tour all the time, so you just never realized really what was going on, you know, I guess around us. You know, you don't really know how successful you are, how much money you've made, you know, all these things, you know, how many albums you've sold, because you never really sort of get a chance to sort of step back from the whole thing. So yeah, as Stefan said, it was just dans une bulle, in a bubble, really, you know. We were in a space bubble there, you know. A big glittery space bubble. Which was a fun bubble to be in for a while, I suppose, you know.
Des tournées incessantes, 200 dates par an, quoi.
Yeah, and I think by that point we were reaching about sort of like, you know, over 5 years of just constant tour, studio tour, backwards and forwards sort of thing, so, yeah.
All right.
Ok, on en arrive au 4e album, Sleeping with Ghost. Et le morceau, c'est The Bitter End.
Bitter End, okay.
Every step we take that synchronized, every broken bone reminds me of the second time that I followed you home. You showered me with lullabies as you're walking away. Reminds me that it's killing time.
But yeah, you look like you're in a shampoo commercial, you know, with all your hair blowing in the wind,
Like you need
know.
a shampoo, man.
I've just seen the light.
Ce morceau est considéré par beaucoup de vos fans comme votre pièce maîtresse. Êtes-vous d'accord?
I mean, this song sort of re-kick-started the whole thing. It was like it just brought a whole bunch of new fans to the band and a whole big breath of fresh air and a kind of a new energy to the whole idea of Placebo. And I think to the way that people saw Placebo as well. I think finally at that point sort of the songwriting started to sort of really kind of come into its own. Everything before was we were just always continually trying things out to like different and to moderate levels of success. But then I think by that point we were starting to really sort of hone our craft, you know. We were starting to get good at what we were doing, and so we were able to take the sort of the best elements and recognize what we did best and sort of channel that into the songwriting, as opposed to, I think before it was probably quite schizophrenic, you know, we were schizophrenic in our approach to writing, you know, whereas there it started to become a bit more streamlined, you know, and focused, essentially, you know.
Mais aussi, vous êtes 5 sur scène maintenant.
Stefan and I wanted to perform and play guitars as opposed to play, you know, use computers, you know, and be on stage pressing buttons all the time, because it's not very rock and roll, so.
À cette époque, vous devenez des méga stars en France, vous remplissez Bercy. Comment expliquez-vous cette histoire d'amour avec notre pays?
I don't know, I guess there was always something very sort of darkly romantic about Placebo, you know, and I think you probably have a culturally, you know, and through literature and everything like that, there's like a real long history of romanticism in this country. And we seem to sort of like fit into that, I suppose.
This country that sort of got it immediately, you know.
It made us feel very, very welcome.
Yeah. It gave us refuge from the UK. We came running.
It's like, don't worry if it's all going really badly in England. Yeah. It's just...
Ok, on va parler un petit peu du best-of avec l'inédit que vous avez joué qui s'intitule 20 Years.
We'll wear the hats. There are 20 years to go. Best of all, I hope. Enjoy the ride, the medicine show. Them's the brains, for we design our fakes. We need to concentrate on more than meets the eye. There are 20 years to go. The faithful and the low. The best of starts, the broken heart, the stone. There are 20 years to go.
Lors de votre dernière visite dans nos studios, durant l'interview, vous avez déclaré que cette chanson pouvait être la nouvelle direction pour ce nouvel album.
That's what we thought, yeah, but it didn't happen that way. No, not at all.
Pas vraiment. Alors, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé exactement?
Well, it's what happens that we went into the studio with a Frenchman. And you do everything different, don't you? No, I think Dimitri just Dimitri wanted us to kind of rediscover, I think, the soul of the band, which is, you go down to what the core of the band really is, and it's a tight, urgent rock band. And I think for a long time we probably were just in denial, of really what we were really kind of best at, I suppose.
Bon, nous venons de voir 10 ans de votre vie. Comment pourriez-vous résumer votre carrière?
Extremely embarrassing. I never want to do this again. If in 10 years you ask us to do this again, no.
Non. Si vous deviez changer quelque chose dans ces 10 ans de carrière, ce serait quoi?
I wouldn't wear a fucking dress, that's for sure.
Stefan?
I don't know, man. You got to go through these things.
It's
to
part
get
of the
to where you
process,
are.
isn't it, mate? Yeah.
We're in a much better place now, but I don't think we could be here if we didn't go through all that. You got to get some stuff out of your system.
Steve?
I'm with the man there. You've got to go through it to come out the other side. It's always interesting to see. It sort of makes you realise how glad you are to still be here after 10 years.
Vous avez fait plus de 10 apparitions live à Canal+. Avez-vous une autre relation similaire dans un autre pays avec une chaîne télé?
No,
No, we don't.
no. There isn't any. Any TV station that we've continuously gone back to and played. Like once a year at least, every 10 years. So it's special, baby.
C'est vrai, 10 ans, c'est une relation spéciale entre nous. Enfin, dernière question, est-ce que vous avez quelque chose de particulier à dire à vos fans français?
Stick around for another 10 years.
That's a very good one.
Merci.
Merci.
Nice one.